Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. You have taken so much trouble to come here. You must be seeking God. But almost everyone is satisfied simply by seeing the garden. Only one or two look for its owner. People enjoy the beauty of the world. They do not seek the owner. You have taken to the devotees, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, oh, you have taken so much of trouble to come here. See, when we know a genuine person somewhere, really able to help others, really who has the real spirituality, the true spirituality is universally accepted. All accept it. So, when a flower blooms, all bees start coming. Like that, when people come to know, oh, we can get some spirituality from some place, all people start rushing there. Through Sri Ramakrishna, somebody has come there to meet Sri Ramakrishna. It shows that all the way, far off place, they come. Just like now modern world we see, if there is a good doctor, especially in case of surgery and all that, people come from far off. Even from different countries they come to get the treatment from that person. Like that, spiritual seekers see where can we really get the spiritual wealth. So they come. Since you have come from far off, taking all this strain, it shows that you are interested in realizing God. You have taken so much trouble to come here. You must be seeking God. But almost everyone is satisfied by seeing garden. People have come to this world and they are satisfied with few things that they get in life. Though they constantly experience bondage and suffering, still they are satisfied with that small incentive the nature gives them, enjoyment, and spend their life and go away. But the seeker, the real seeker, wants to transcend the nature and go beyond. His seekings are different. So he goes, he takes this train, he's not just looking at the world and moving about and spending, but he goes deeper. Whose garden is this? Who? I want to meet the owner. That is, I want to realize God. So some people strive, oh, when there is a world like this, such a beautiful world, what could be the beauty of the owner? What could be the beauty who has created this? So goes their thoughts. Pointing to the singer, a little while ago, he sang a song describing the 6 centers of consciousness, Chaitanya. These are dealt with within yoga. These are dealt with in yoga. There are 2 kinds of yoga, Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga. Hatha Yogi practices physical exercises. His goal is to acquire supernatural powers, longevity, and 8 psychic powers. These are his aims, but the aim of Raja Yoga is attainment of devotion, ecstatic love, knowledge, renunciation. Of these, Raja Yoga is better. There are two yogas. Yoga, when I came here to this place newly, about 20 years back when I came, these people were unknown to me. I had to stay for some time in incognito somewhere. And the place where I landed, by the telling of those who are in Himalayas to go to such place, I came and I took shelter there because of my little ill health in Himalayas. I had to come down to plains. And then people started coming there, and few people were interested in the Buddhist way of increasing longevity. They wanted Dirgha Ayu. They wanted to know what is Kaya Kalpa. Kaya Kalpa is a science by which I can extend my life in this body 200, 300 years. That is in the Buddhistic texts. They were having Buddhistic texts which were in Sanskrit and Pali. And they took me one day to their house where these books and all. They used to lift and give me, what is told in this, you tell me. I was surprised. Oh, such fine people with all things. Why are they aspiring for 200, 300 years of life living in this body? They want the Kaya Kalpa to be done. Then I translated a few things, but told them, after all, how much will you live? Suppose your life is extended by another 200 years. You are going to anyway live 100 years, suppose 200, and 200, that old age you have to suffer. What would be they are ready to give up the body and remain without body. There is a provision that you can continue living without a body for many years with all consciousness of the world. And I was surprised. First time I am meeting such people who are aspiring for long, long life, Kaya Kalpa. So such people, there are for that also there is specific path to acquire the longevity and things, the Ashtasiddhis, what Sri Ramakrishna is telling. That is called Hatha Yoga. And the other is Raja Yoga, the royal path to realize God. From that you get ecstatic love of God. You transcend the bodily existence. Here you yield to the bodily existence. All siddhis, everything goes up with fall of body. You may acquire a power by which you disappear. But how long? You will disappear and appear somewhere else. And how long? Life is going to end with all that. And the moment you misuse, you lose it. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, why go for all those things? It is better you chase the Raja Yoga. There is much similarity between the 7 planes described in the Vedanta and 6 centers of yoga. The first 3 planes of the Vedas may be compared to the first 3 yogic centers, namely Muladhara, Swadhisthana and Manipura. With ordinary people, the mind dwells in these 3 planes at the organ of evacuation and generation at the navel. When the mind ascends to the 4th plane, the center designed in yoga as anahata, center designated in yoga as anahata, it sees the individual soul as a flame. Besides, it sees light. At this, the aspirant cries, what is all this? What is this? Now, the lower three they are centers of consciousness. The moment the jiva, the conception is over, first formation is the spine in the embryonic stage. Within seconds, because it has to tune with the external world. The same 7 planes of existence are there in this universe. The same are in the jiva. Microcosm and macrocosm, they are built in the same level. First formation. The jiva has not come into existence also. The conception is over, the fertilization with the seconds, first formation is backbone. And the center, beautiful centers of consciousness, from Sahasrara to Muladhara. Just like the universe formation is there, Akasha, Vayu, Agni, the upper will remain as it is, there is a descendance, Prithvi Tattva. And these centers of consciousness are most important, that the jiva can go back to the source again. Now, the lower 3 centers, Muladhara, Swadhisthana and Manipura, they pertain to living as a slave of nature is Muladhara. Lethargy, this, that, excessive tamas pradhana, because it is like matter, has come down to the material level of matter being matter, Muladhara. Swadhisthana is seeking enjoyments. I want to play, I want to enjoy, I want to go, I want to eat, this and that. Then there is Manipura. Manipura is clinging to life. You can see every being is afraid. Now, some animals are there. Just to go out, they will run away. That clinging to life. I must be. When diseases come, when even small fever, something happens, that soul is already panting. It doesn't want to die. Clinging to life and food to survive is the Manipura. These 3, they will be moving within these 3. The tamas nature, desire seeking enjoyments, and the clinging to life. Beyond this, they just move about in this and live. When they go to the Anahata, first time they see the light of Chaitanya consciousness, because consciousness cannot manifest in the lower 3 chakras. Energy manifests, Chit Shakti manifests, Chaitanya doesn't manifest in the lower 3 chakras. In Anahata, first time he sees the light of consciousness, Chaitanya. The moment he dwells in the heart center, the consciousness raises to center, heart center. First thing he sees is the light of Chaitanya, the spiritual existence. There he comes to know, who am I? First dissociation with the body, the Brahma Granthi breaks. When he's crossing from Swadhisthana to Manipura itself, the Brahma Granthi breaks. And then he sees the light of Chaitanya. These 3 lower planes of, in Advaita also, these are planes of existence, Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apa, Prithvi. Prithvi, Jala, these are various levels of consciousness according to Advaita. The lowest is Prithvi Tattva, Jala Tattva, Agni Tattva, Vayu Tattva, Akasha Tattva. Then Shuddha Shakti, Chit Shakti. Then the absolute Chaitanya. Chaitanya, Chit Shakti, and the 4 evolutes. Now, according to Advaita, we go on merging one in another. The Prithvi Tattva is merged in the Jala Tattva is merged in the Agni Tattva in Vayu Tattva in Akash Tattva, and then we enter the source bag. Here in this one, another Shakta system, the Chakra Bhedana is there. Kundalini Shakti is awakened. They don't go with the matter. Kundalini Shakti is awakened and the Shakti is made to diverted. It is made to go. It is made to pierce through all the chakras and reach the Jivatma gets associated with this power. Now Jivatma descends to Mooladhara. Jivatma and Paramatma will be together in the heart. The power which made it Jivatma will be at Mooladhara. The Jivatma descends to Mooladhara, who awakens that Kundalini Shakti, and that Shakti takes him to the Anahata, where he gets the vision of God, and then to Vishuddha, where the form starts dissolving, and Divine Mother in her own glory in the Agnya and reaches the Sahasrara. Now, the Sri Ramakrishna is tallying these two systems of the centers of consciousness and the planes of Advaita, Advaitic planes. When dwells, these are three planes, the organ of evocation, generation, and at the base of the spine, 4 inches above is the base of the spine is Mooladhara, and 4 inches above is Swadhisthana. Behind the navel is Manipura. When mind ascends to the 4th plane, the center designated in yoga as Anahata, it sees the individual soul as flame, Agni Tattva. Actually, what we see is not one flame, huge amount of flames wherever you see it is. When we enter into Mooladhara, when we are in the Mooladhara, means your consciousness must be withdrawn at that level. When it's withdrawn, you'll see only matter, like clay, like mud, blocks of mud. We don't see the stone part. But the Prithvi Tattva is just like the clay mixed with water and kept in huge blocks. Wherever you see, you'll see only that. You'll be wondering, what is this? What is this? Where is this? When we enter into Swadhisthana, you will see like rainy day. Everywhere water, chaka 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 water flowing. Anywhere you see water alone is there. It is very difficult to explain what exactly we experience there, because anywhere you see that water is there, in different ways, different forms. Different forms means the shining may be different. It may be wavy, waving may be different. It may be just like water, rainwater falling on water itself. Chaka 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 chaka. It may be just shining and moving. It may be wavy. Wherever you see water. It is water. It is water. It is water. It is water. Agni Tattva. Like that here, when we see, we enter into the Manipura itself. Manipura, you see the everywhere flames, fire, fire, fire. Here in Anahata, this fire, flame and light is different of the consciousness Chaitanya. These are the tattvas of the Vedanta. Anahata, one sees individual soul as flame. This flame is pleasing, heatless flame emitting light. There is no heat. When we say flame, there is heat. This is not having heat. It is like a Deepa Shikha. But it has its own beauty and existence. It is independent of it is Chaitanya manifesting in Prakriti as Prakriti. Little difficult, terms are little difficult to understand. It is the Anahata and Vishuddha is Prakriti, nature. Jiva Tattva, Prakriti Tattva, or Vidya Tattva, and Shiva Tattva. This belongs to the nature, Prakriti. In Prakriti, Chaitanya is manifesting. Chaitanya by itself in its own glory is in the Sahasrara, but it's manifesting. There you see your own self, your own soul, independent, because the moment you enter, you are free from the most of the karmic load and tendencies. All the tendencies and karmic load that are obstructing your path has gone away. So, free from the Jiva Tattva, you are in the Prakriti Tattva. So here you see yourself in a different way. Now, till then, I am identified with body. While doing sadhana, I am calling on God, I am loving God with body awareness. But when you enter into this Hridaya, Anahata, you are totally disconnected from body forever. When you come back after entering into, you will not identify with the body. So you are bodiless. Now, when I say I am going, always I am body. I say I am going to sleep, I am going to do sadhana, I am going to sit for meditation. Body identification is there. When you enter into Anahata, body identification goes away. You are the soul and there is light alone. That individual Chaitanya is being experienced by itself as the Deepa Shikha. So, here we see Sri Ramakrishna explaining when the mind rises, when the mind rises to the fifth plane, the aspirant wants to hear only about God. The Rupa is dissolving in the fifth plane. In Vishuddha Chakra, the form of the God, Ishtadevata also dissolves, is moving towards the formless aspect. The sixth plane and the center known as, this is Vishuddha center of yoga in throat. He wants to hear only about anything other than God. His ears, just like some raising light, we close the eyes like this, his immediately ears become deaf. He is turning deaf ears. Anything, just the name of God is sufficient. It awakens, it opens up. All other things is uninterested. It falls off. And he wants, wherever there is Harikatha, there is ordinary things. A person is talking about God, he goes and sits and listens. The sixth plane of center, known by the yogi, is Ajna. Ajna are one and the same. The sixth plane and the center, known by the yogi as Ajna, are one and the same. When the mind rises there, the aspirant sees God. In Ajna, he sees God because it is the Prakriti Tattva is over here. After this, Shiva Tattva. This is the pure divine Chaitanya. Here he It is realm of God, Shiva Tattva. This is realm of Prakriti, still Prakriti is there. But there is no Jiva Tattva. The below is Jiva Tattva, where Prakriti Tattva also is not there. Shiva Tattva also is not there. Jiva's only karmic load. It is holding on to some body-mind complex and dwelling there in it to enjoy and possess. So here, when he crosses, immediately he is in the realm of God. Here he is in the realm of Prakriti. He is experiencing God with form. There form dissolves because it's Shuddha Chaitanya Swarupa. Chit Shakti in the Ajna. When Totapuri Maharaj makes Sri Ramakrishna enter into Nirvikalpa Samadhi, he is struggling to enter. Each time he goes to the Ajna, he sees the Divine Mother's form. Where from the form came, in the Ajna, it is Nirguna Nirakara he is moving towards. But this is the Chaitanya space of consciousness. It is consciousness is manifesting with a form. Just like in mind, the mental form is taking place. If I say a motorcycle, immediately mind is taking form of the motorcycle. Here, the Divine Mother, Chaitanya is taking the form of Divine Mother. The Shuddha Chaitanya is taking the form of Divine Mother. In heart, it is not Chaitanya, it's Prakriti, is molding a form which is conscious. It is like a living person. There is Chaitanya as life. Here also there is Chaitanya of God as life. Here there is no life, it is Chaitanya alone. In the Chaitanya itself is taking the form of, just like in dream, mind is taking the form of the world. Here it is Chaitanya is taking the form of Divine Mother in the Ajna. That form he cuts. He asks them to cut with his sword of knowledge and enter into Nirvikalpa. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu